Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, we are the Adams family, and this is a glimpse into our life on our suburban homestead. From gardening to animal care, homeschooling to family dinners, we do it all here. So grab a cup of whatever you like to drink and join us for a day in the life. We begin each day with a quiet ritual, sipping warm water that Glenn lovingly prepares for us. It is a simple act, but it grounds us, a moment of calm before the world stirs. Each of us takes time to sit in stillness, connecting with God in our own way, allowing the peace of the morning to fill our hearts. There's something about this time, the gentle start, the sense of renewal, that makes it my favorite part of the day. It's a sacred pause, a moment of clarity before the rush of life begins. I love the stillness of mornings. It is a time just for me, a moment to center myself before the day unfolds. In the kitchen, the air is still cool, and I find peace in the rhythm of preparing breakfast. Today I make my usual, ground beef and liver, a nourishing blend. It may not be the most conventional breakfast, but there's something grounding in its simplicity. I crack a fresh egg and let the golden yolk slide into the bowl like a drop of sunlight. As I sit down to eat, the world outside still asleep, I savor each bite. It's more than food. It's fuel for the body and spirit. A moment of quiet sustenance before the day's demands. It's these small rituals that center me, that remind me of the balance between nourishment and nature, between stillness and action. Nico has recently shown interest in taking on the full responsibility of the chicken chores. While he's always been great about feeding them or checking on them midday, he now wants to step up and be the one to get them out of the coop in the mornings, feed them, and change their water. So this morning, Glenn is walking him through the routine, showing him exactly what needs to be done to start the day with the chickens.
Do it slowly, yeah. Yep. There you go.
Like dirty water. How come you want it smelly? It just wasn't icy.
Was it?
While the boys are busy with their morning chores, I usually take the opportunity to get some work done on my computer. But today was different. A friend was coming to visit later in the morning, so instead of diving into my usual tasks, I spent the time tidying up the living area, making sure everything was in place for a warm and welcoming visit. One of Nico's responsibilities is to put breakfast in the oven each morning. They always eat last night's leftovers, which makes things easy and convenient for everyone. It's a simple routine, but it saves time and ensures there's always a hearty meal ready to go. Today, I'm taking the time to get fully ready because a friend is coming over. But to be honest, most days I skip the makeup and just throw my hair up in a bun. It's a more relaxed routine, and I'm perfectly okay with that. We aim to start breakfast at 9 o'clock, which is when I join the boys and our homeschooling day officially begins. While they eat, I read a section from the Bible. Right now, we are working our way through the Gospel of John. After that, we review our scripture memory passages, a practice that helps anchor our day in faith. Once breakfast is wrapped up, we dive straight into our history lesson. We are currently finishing up our study on the Civil War, and it's been such a rich topic to explore together. This morning, the boys have their voice lessons, and Glenn is taking them. I can't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude for this rare pocket of time alone. As a stay-at-home mom, my days are filled with a constant hum of activity, beautiful, lively noise, but I've come to cherish these quiet moments. Usually, when they head off to their lessons, I use the time to catch up on housework or work on my computer. But today was different. Today I had the privilege of welcoming a dear friend into my space. We shared a wonderful time of connection, and I was reminded for the simple joy of having someone to talk with, laugh with, and just be present with.
Hey.
By the time they returned, it was already time to make a simple lunch. Scrambled eggs with leftover veggies. It's another perfect opportunity for me to read aloud to the boys. We usually pick a fiction book, often one they've chosen themselves, and it's a time we all look forward to. These quiet moments of reading together are a chance to unwind, bond, and dive into a story, all while enjoying a quick and nourishing meal. Of course, they can't resist their usual play fighting, laughing and teasing as they wrestle. It's their way of letting off energy and having fun, a mix of friendly competition and sibling bonding. After lunch, Gabriel and Nico take care of the dishes while I dive back into my work. Some days I'm editing a YouTube video, other times I'm watching lectures and working through assignments. Once the dishes are done, the boys wrap up any remaining schoolwork before having their rest time. Afternoon downtime is crucial for all of us. It's a chance to recharge and give each other the space we need to reflect, reset, and come back together with renewed energy. I'm not a fan of going outside when it's freezing cold, but today wasn't so bad. The weather had warmed up a bit, and the rain had washed away the snow, so I decided to check on how my plants had weathered last week's winter storm. To my surprise, the lettuce had survived the snow. It had been buried under 6 inches of snow. But aside from a few damaged leaves, it looks incredible. Fresh, crunchy, and still thriving. So here I am, harvesting lettuce in December. I'm not sure if I made the right call by leaving the raspberry canes unpruned. I'm wondering if I still have time to prune them before winter fully settles in. The canes are dying back now, and that gave me a chance to notice the carrots beneath them. And wow, they're huge. We still have plenty of carrots in the house from our last harvest, so I'm not taking them all. But it's amazing to think that we're still harvesting in December. Nature's surprises never cease to amaze me. We recently discovered that no one in the family can really tolerate beets right now, so our entire beet crop will be going to the chickens. They're always excited to get something fresh from the garden, and I love seeing them enjoy it. With another storm expected tomorrow, I'm taking a few beets out now to make sure they have a nice treat before the weather turns. There's a quiet peace in slow living. In the garden, I lose track of time, tending to my plants and watching them grow at their own pace. It's a reminder that things don't need to be rushed. These moments of stillness are where I find true joy, away from the hurry of everyday life.
I'm walking slowly, I'm taking my time. All I like are talking is starting to rhyme. Letting go of lonely, letting go of strife. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of it.
After my walk, I spent a few minutes getting some work done before it was time to straighten up the house and prepare for dinner. By this time of the day, the house is always a bit of a mess, a reflection of a full, busy day. Today wasn't as bad, but most days our table looks something like this. After tidying up, I returned to the living room, only to find Gabriel wrapped in the blanket I had just taken to his room, along with a stack of packages that had been delivered. Well, I tried. Today, Glenn and I are preparing dinner together, a quiet, shared moment where we connect, not just through conversation, but through the simple act of working side by side. It's a chance to talk, to be present with each other amidst the rhythm of chopping, stirring, and creating something nourishing. Meanwhile, the boys are lost in their own world, building with Lego in the basement. A reminder that even in the busiest moments, we all find our own spaces of joy and creativity. We cherish the quiet ritual of eating dinner by candlelight, where the soft glow sets the tone for connection and reflection. Sharing a meal together is a priority for us, a sacred moment in our day, where we slow down, engage, and nourish not just our bodies, but our bonds.
No,
Six.
don't do
You got
it!
6? No,
No,
I
you got two.
2? Okay, you feel there.
Give up. I'll help you.
One. Dang! Yeah, your 6 has got to roll out eventually. Wow.
Wait, Dad,
That
give
was
it.
brutal.
That's his
Okay.
mission. Conquer that. Oh,
I'm gonna go
snap. Turn
from here to
on.
there. To Greenland.
No.
That was a bad roll. Ah, that's still up. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Wow, let's keep going.
Playing board games together is one of our favorite ways to connect. We are intentional about scheduling this family time and protecting it, knowing how important it is to share these moments. It's not about winning or losing, but about laughing, building memories, and enjoying each other's company. During this Advent season, we gather each evening to read a story from the Jesus Storybook Bible by Sally Lloyd Jones. It's a tradition we've cherished for years, a quiet moment to come together and be reminded of the beautiful gift of Christ's coming. As we read, we share conversations that stir our hearts and deepen our understanding of God's love. The evening always ends with us snuggled on the couch, a peaceful close to the day. I love how it mirrors the quiet stillness of the morning, a time filled with hope, warmth, and the gentle reminder that His light shines in our lives. Thank you so much for spending that day with us. It's the simple moments, the routines, the traditions, the quiet times together that make our life rich and meaningful. We hope you found a bit of inspiration in our journey today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear about the small moments that bring joy to your day. Until next time, and may your days be filled with peace, purpose, and a little bit of quiet joy.